Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Connie with Hope in Nature. I told you I'd be back with a video for you guys on large family gatherings and the holidays. Man, let me tell you, the drama has already begun. And when I say this, I don't say this as something that I'm happy about. I say this something as, wow, I had no idea what people were capable of. But let me get into things. First things first. So if you're here with me, I'm assuming you're joining us because you have a large family get together and you may have some kind of disease in your body or some kind of sickness that is just making things a little different this holiday season more than maybe any other year. For me, in my case, it's facing cancer. I have undergone recently a lumpectomy in August, and they have since noted cancer in my lymph nodes. So as you see me journaling, you're going to see me share parts of my story as we go. So needless to say, when you were getting ready for these big family gatherings, what are we doing? We're buying gifts. We are hopefully budgeting for those gifts. We're considering family favorite foods and things that maybe we can't eat anymore. So I wanted to talk about those things. Now, really, when I think about family gatherings, I think of drama, because I'm not going to sugarcoat it. My family is not, we are not absent from drama, and I assume most families are not. And when I say drama, what I mean is you're going to run into, the people that are happy, the people that are just kids ready to be there, and people just want to veg out and watch TV. And I love it because it's all about that. It's all about the joy, the kids, the TV. That's fine because it's a time to relax. It's time to get together and do things that make you happy, right? That might start from Christmas cookie baking, which is what we're going to be doing coming up Monday. We're going to start doing that. I am not eating any of those cookies. I am going to be making, packaging, sending home, and then the ones that stay here I will be packaging and giving to loved ones and friends. However, as that goes, that's a way of me introducing people into my home that maybe haven't been there before, and just sharing a time and getting to know them. And usually people with other children my age, and that's one of the things that we do. Now, my loophole around that is I don't eat what I make, but that's okay. You're gonna find that pretty common thread as you're walking through your journey of you have to make these fine-tuned adjustments, and some of them are way off to what the norm is, as is my diet. I'm on a whole food, plants-based diet, and it can rise some challenges because I have to avoid lots of other things. I can't even have dairy or gluten, so it's modifying my lifestyle quite a bit. I cannot complain other than I'm just learning this new lifestyle. So about those kind of things in the holidays, if you've got busy holidays, I'm sorry. It is just this time of year that it's like bringing more things to do along with your lifestyle challenges. Today I had to go to the doctor to get my blood drawn. I'm getting checked for possible hypothyroidism, hoping not Hashimoto's, but whichever way, we will see how things are going, which will also mean more lifestyle changes. But it's all good, right? So back to the drama. Here's the story, because drama already happened in my family, and trust me, when I was talking about, let's talk about big family gatherings, this had not arisen yet. I have a family member who we chose not to tell that I was going through this cancer battle. And this person became very, very upset. But the strange thing is they didn't get upset with me. They went to my sister-in-law, which is not my sister, my sister-in-law, and began to talk to them about it. And she's going through her own health crisis right now. She is going on her own health journey, as I like to put it, because we're holistically minded people, and we just want to take the gentlest approach to what would be best for our bodies. But she is undergoing lots of complications right now. She does not even know all the extent of what she's going through, as is me. So this person who we opted not to tell, keep in mind, we opted not to tell this person, and look what they did. They went with another sick person who, that person, the drama person that I'm referring to, already knows that that person is sick and got upset because that person didn't let them know that I was sick. Do you see the equation here? I mean, usually when we find large families, you're going to find the one or the ones, there might be multiple people in your circle of influence that are drama people. And I just want to bring that into the light, because as we are surrounded by all different types and flavors and sizes and ages of people, I believe that we're called to love one another, and we're called to pray for those who persecute us based on Bible teachings. That's my stance on things. But I do believe that out of self-respect, there are certain things that we just don't share with others. And this person who I'm referring to in my specific case, I will not be seeing at Christmas because they do not live anywhere near here and they are not able to travel to where we are gathering. And that kind of helps to alleviate some of the stress and toxicity for our family, which is a blessing because we're all undergoing different lifestyle changes and eating habits and whatnot. But there is this thing, there is a difference between, what is it? I have it in my journal. It says there's a difference between forgiveness and trust. And there is. You can forgive people for things that they do or say against you. But there's a total different thing, and we should not confuse the two between trust and forgiveness. Those are two totally different things. I can extend forgiveness to someone for the way that they've acted or things that they're saying that are wrong. But as far as the trust goes, that is always in my court. I extend trust to people who show that they are trustworthy, and I don't to those who aren't. However, I can forgive. So I wanted to extend that to you as just kind of like my 2 cents of actually something I'm going through that I had no idea was going to arise, but it's turned into this big kerfuffle. And it's so strange because as I tell my spouse, I say, it's very strange how that person can talk about me. That person has not reached out to me, called me, contacted me to say, hey, I didn't know you were going through this. Nothing. They're making the holidays about themselves. And this person usually has a tendency to do that every single get-together we have had, whether it has been Thanksgiving, anything. There's always going to be arguments, and it's always from the root of the same person, which makes things interesting or festive, let's put it that way. But with this, because it comes to our peace of mind and well-being, it's no longer peaceable. It's no longer festive. It's no longer just outside. It's self-centered, focused drama. And we're thankful that this person has been elsewhere, so they're not gonna make things more dramatic, as so to speak. And as you can hear me talking about this, you can kind of sense my unease about it, because it is one of those things that as you maybe are going through something, it's invasive to have someone dig and question and why, when in all reality it is your choice to choose your peace of mind, your well-being, which doctors you go to, when you go to them, how you're doing financially, the well-being of your home, the way things are, is totally your business. So I want to extend to you that. Please keep in mind that as you are enjoying the holidays, remember to enjoy. Keep peace of mind, keep your words limited, and share with those who you feel like you can trust. Now, as far as food goes, that's going to be an interesting venue this year. I don't know what I'm going to bring to Christmas. I know there's some things that I can eat. So for you, I would try to consider the things that are the most nutritious for you and try to tag some other things in there that would make that dish delicious. Because when I think of plant-based diet, I'm trying to think of recipes that would be good. And if you have any ideas on a plant-based whole food recipe that you could give me, please tag it in the description below. I would love to know of something that maybe you have created or something that you have thought of that is good or something you eat on a regular basis. But as I go through that, I think, what am I going to bring? And this is where my background comes into play. Before my cancer diagnosis, I was a baker, an at-home baker, and I would decorate cakes and I would sell them and just really, really enjoy the process of taking an artwork piece and selling it to someone. But my focus was not the artwork. My focus was definitely in the artwork, but the focus was the richness of the food. So now as I've gone through this total lifestyle change, my palate has had to take way back seat to be on the path that I need to and not take pleasure over nutrition. And it causes you to be very disciplined, but at the same time, it's a challenge. So if you are going to a family gathering and you are one of those people like how I used to be, because just being honest, I used to be the girl who would buy a thing of Oreos and I could probably finish a row in one day. That's like 12 Oreos. How toxic is that? But just to be honest, that's what I was like. So if you're one of those people that says it's better safe than sorry, maybe you should be safe. So you're not sorry later. Another thing that I would really, really recommend, if you are one of those cooks like as I am, and they're like, would you please make this thing that you always make that's so delicious? If it's not a temptation to you and you can withstand, or ask someone, please hold me accountable not to eat this. And sometimes it's just helpful to have an accountability friend, a partner, somebody who's just like, okay, I'll be watching. If you eat it, it's on you, but I'll be watching. Or yeah, don't eat that. If you need me to say something, I will tell you, hey, don't. I know it's tempting. Or I know the hours have been drawing on long. Maybe go drink a water or go get a smoothie, something that's going to satiate those cravings that you have. Bring the things you need to Christmas, whether that's a blender, frozen bag of fruit, whatever it is to kind of curb those cravings. Find something that is satiating to you. Another thing, bring that thing if you can, the thing that everybody's always like, you make the best such and so. Bring that and then bring something new. That is my mission right now, to find something that I enjoy. I don't know, I've been thinking about different things. There's an idea that I saw online that was a girl, she had a dish and she put wax paper down, she dumped yogurt in it, so it was like a thin thing, she threw blueberries on it, and then like dark chocolate shreds or something like that she had grated, and she threw it in the freezer, broke it up, and that was like dessert for her. So maybe that's something that you could consider, and that's something that you can bring that's maybe healthy for you to eat. That is not something that I can eat. So I'm still on my mission. I'm still looking for it. But those are the things, the ways that I'm looking to balance the holidays and go, I need to be at peace and not share my heart with everyone. Just like when you go to Christmas, everyone is not dumping their guts to you anyway. So why would you do that with your own health journey? Just keep it private. That way you can be peaceful. I hope you guys have a happy holiday, and I will be in touch in the next video. Bye guys.